Hey besties, welcome to Two Besties in a Pod with Sika and Sherese, and we're actually in a pod. We will discuss friendships, spirituality, motherhood, relationships, entrepreneurship, etc. Be sure to grab your besties and join us in the pod. It's about to get real.
Hey besties, it's Sika
and Sherese. How y'all doing?
Hope you guys are having a great quarantine at home on this Wednesday evening. Today we have on the show Kelvin Smith, or they call you Kels.
Yes. Kel, yep.
Kel, okay, great. So say hi to our besties. I'm sure they want to hear from you.
Hey, how y'all doing? Thanks for having me on the show. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you ladies. I'm sorry. Appreciate you queens, and hopefully we'll have a great time here together,
Most definitely will.
Most definitely. Now, y'all gotta excuse me because I'm so real here. It's just I feel slow because of my delayed reaction.
Just a tad.
If you can hear me, that's good. Y'all hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you. You.
Okay, cool. So, Kel, what's up? How you doing?
You know what? I am blessed. I'm blessed and highly favored. We are in some trying times right now, and I'm just doing my best to keep my head up and motivate people around me and be an inspiration for people and let them know, hey, we'll make it through this, So right now I'm just focusing on being the light.
That's right. That's good. That's good. So, Kel, we want you to tell our besties a little bit about yourself, the type of business you have and things like that, and how you can help our besties.
All right. So I am an entrepreneur. I have two businesses. The first business is a pavement and property maintenance business. What we focus on in that pavement and property maintenance business is more so what you call blacktop. Is actually asphalt. So we replace that asphalt. You'll see it in parking lots. You'll see it in driveways, in areas like that. We replace it. We also seal coat it. So when we seal coat it, that's basically protecting an asphalt so you can have your investment for the full 20 years. Most people don't know that asphalt should last you about 20 years. So if you're taking care of it and maintaining it by sealing it every year or every other year, then it'll last. So we focus on that more so. That's our bread and butter for the pavement maintenance business. And my second business is a health and wellness business. That is called Temple Builderz Health and Wellness Network. And that is a network, a collaboration of independent business owners who all come together to basically be transformation specialists. We focus on mind, body, and spirit. I'm an ex-personal trainer, so we do bring the physical aspect to the table, but majority of our approach is diet, things that we're doing on a more consistent basis. Understanding that, hey, you're in the gym a couple of days out the week, you're spending 24 hours out of your day, 1 hour or two in the gym, but you're doing other things more consistently. So we want to really address the culture and how we live to get healthy, from everything to what we're eating to how we're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the business right now that I'm really enjoying. It's thriving right now. This wave was really unexpected.
Yes.
Today's time has called for it, and I'm just happy to be a blessing to people and be here.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. So it sounds like with the two businesses, and that's what we talk about, multiple streams of income.
That's right.
You're not able to get as much into the asphalt sealing and laying, but you are able to do your King Fitness, your fitness brand.
Yes, isn't that amazing?
Awesome. That's awesome. So it's mastering that pivot, like actually switching it up. And with the online things, what are you finding yourself doing? Are you doing more like nutritional help via online workouts and things like that? Or how did you change it up?
Okay, so obviously we were a lot more person-to-person, group activity, more so being physically in front of people. Now, just like we are using technology, a lot of what we are doing has gone to using technology. And this is something that I've spent a little bit of my time doing, but I'm more in your face kind of guy. So right now it's an adjustment for me, but as a business owner, you know, we have to be like water and adapt to whatever comes our way to survive, you know. And those that can't do that sometimes don't make it through. So now I find myself doing Zoom personal training sessions, Zoom meetings with my team, Zoom training meetings with my team. I'm doing a lot more conference calls. I'm doing a lot more of my consultations digitally, you know, through Zoom or through the telephone. So, you know, we're really seeing the importance of technology going into the next, you know, our next chapter in our lives.
That's good. And the fact that you said Zoom, like it has really taken over because of what we're going through right now. So the fact that you still get your clients together and
Yes.
do a workout Zoom video, that's so important.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of us, even me, like especially this week, like I fell off. Like I was working out every day. I was on my diet, everything. But if you have like an accountability partner, like someone like yourself,
Yes.
it's like, okay, well, let me log on to this Zoom and get this workout in with Kel. So I like that you're doing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's definitely been a challenge, you know, but
Yeah.
I found myself, people are paying more attention to the nutritional guidance now.
Yeah.
So when we're giving the guidance, they're paying attention. You know, overall, you know, out of this catastrophe that we're going through, it is horrific. It's terrible. I myself, we've had casualties in my family, you know. So going through it, it is terrible. But the beauty in it is people are looking at their health right now and saying, hey, I got to kick it in gear. You know, culture-wise, what we're doing every day in the household, it's time to kick it in gear. It's time to care. You know, we got more to live and less for our taste buds, you know.
Yeah.
Which is hard.
Right.
Trust me, they used to call me the cookie monster. And sometimes
That's
they
me.
do. You know, I mean, I'm a snack man too, so it takes some discipline. And that's why I extend myself to still have a presence in my client's life and even new people that I may come across who we may be able to help get to a journey, their fitness goals along their journey, you know. Things like Zoom, it has allowed us to do wonderful.
Yes. So let's talk about your products that you sell to help our besties. I kind of touched on this a couple of weeks ago, Sika.
The teas?
Yes, honey.
Oh yeah. I've been using those teas and I do like it. I'm surprised by how well they work.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? So it is hard to walk in any place and find you a real decent product that works, that's of the earth, that you can rely on with a company that is legit, you know? Because let's just be honest, when it comes to money, people bend their ethics, they lose their morals, and we see that food and supplements have just become a business, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I came into the business of Total Life Changes by, I think it was about 2016. I was introduced to the business by a young lady, and my goal was just to help my mom. She was pre-diabetic at the time, having some issues, and I said, hey, if this is what it's supposed to do, which is clean the body out, rid the body of toxins, cellular laxative. We are a collaboration of cells. So that's all we are, you know. So if this is cleansing us on a cellular level, on a blood detox, you function better as a human being. So I gave this to my mom along with the Builderz liquid multivitamin that has a 98% absorption. Now, when I tell you what's going on in the stores and pharmaceutical vitamins, you will see how staggering this is, because we're talking 20 to 25% that you're getting out of the store, GNC, Walgreens, Walmart. So now we have something of the earth, all natural, 72 minerals, loaded with herbs, equivalent to 10 salads. Who's having 10 salads a day?
I
know that I'm a health conscious guy. I'm not having 2 salads a day.
Yeah, no.
Better. But I can have a serving of my NutriBurst. It's like this. So you might have been seeing it online.
Yeah.
I can have a serving of my NutriBurst and I'm good. My kids take this. So these products are amazing. That detox tea with that NutriBurst, I don't care who you are. You're going to feel it. You know, keep in mind, over 80% of our country is minerally deficient. So let's talk coronavirus and the exposure
Yes.
of the coronavirus, okay? Not only has it exposed as a human race, we have been promoting the wrong culture to live, but it exposed the lack of concern in the African American communities for our own health to be a top priority. You know, so the things that we're putting in our bodies, the way that we are living, they play a major toll on our immune systems, our overall health. So it's not about having the muscles. That's more being in shape and sculpting. More so being healthy is putting the right things in, working the circulation, the circulatory system, your heart, you know, eating for your blood, eating for your cells, and things like that. So these products all address the cell. You got to take one and the other. So the detox tea, this is what it looks like. They have a CBD that has the THC and one that does not have the THC, but they're all amazing.
Yeah.
All you got to do is take one of these little packs, put it in the water bottle, okay? Little bitty pack, put it in a water bottle, shake it up, bam. Now that detox tea there was the #1 direct sales product in the world. So people aren't getting it for nothing, you know?
Yeah. Right.
Once again, with the NutriBurst, this is how we've been treating all kind of things, and we can't make medical claims, but understand that a weak immune system becomes a victim of everything. So you ever see people who can't get rid of a cold and keep a dry cough, people who always have a sore throat or whatever it may be. Your immune system is what your creator gave you to defend your temple, which is your body. So that's why we call it Temple Builderz Health and Wellness Network. You know, it's a network of people that have the desires like myself who all come together to do the same thing, you know, create a more health conscious world by starting with ourselves and being the light first, you know? So nobody's perfect. You know, I have friends that lost over 100 pounds, you know, and she's doing amazing and she's changing people's lives. It's just an amazing thing.
That's good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And with Sika, with you being a nurse, Sika, like, what do you think about that, Sika?
I think it's very important. I think that what you brought up about the African American community, I see it every day as a healthcare provider. They come in with blood pressures in the 200s and feel fine. And I'm like, hey, how do you feel? Oh, I feel good. So I'm like, you know, just whatever. And it's almost like they're so used to living at that level of hypertension or high blood pressure that they don't even feel it anymore. This has become a regular thing. What causes long run is kidney failure, heart attacks, heart failure. So many other things come with that stroke. So like Karen, as far as us being proactive with our health and not waiting until we got to take a whole slew of medications, if you take all natural things to help, as you said, do more of us to cleanse, and this is going to help you along those tracks, then you need to do that. Like, I feel like our community is so under educated as far as our health. We go to the doctor's office or we go to whatnot, and if we're not feeling well and we're telling them, and I let me give a personal story behind that. For some reason, my family, we normally have high blood pressure at a younger age. I say normally because Americans are more sensitive to sodium. We like hypersensitive. Our blood pressures will go up without having that, like a person having 2 grams of sodium, the same 2 grams, and we react differently. So with that being said, I had to kind of change my diet around, and I became a vegan for the time. Didn't need any medication, right? So what we can do, that actually would help control issues. So I think that this is a perfect time to get a product like that, especially if it's working for people, and it's going to help them get on a better track, because our health is what this virus is attacking.
You're right. You're right. the crazy thing is like opportunities that have been presented through what's going on to make people be still and pay more attention. I've been busier this month in the last 4 or 5 weeks than I've been all year. And that's, you know, that's why I did it. I wanted to impact people and be able to touch people and bring that awareness. And not only bring that awareness, let them know, hey, we're treating the symptoms and not addressing the problem. You know, so you're taking something because you have a cough or cold, but address the immune system, address the body, address the issue, understand that's a symptom. You know, so just bring everybody's paying more attention, changing more lives. How long have you been taking it?
Can't hear you. What you say?
How long have Sika? How long have you been taking it?
I'm taking it so recently. I got my recently, and gave me a sample. So I've been taking it about 2 weeks, and also before that, I wanted to try it. You know, it was sold out, so I can't go back to stock. But I would try it. But overall, I agree. Like, even the taste of the juice, or even your smoothie in the morning, take I am take. You know what? And take it today. I took vitamin probiotic mix. I'm supposed to use this because I already. And I feel different. Now I feel like, you know, now I'm having like energized the whole probably last 2 weeks. So you actually brought that to like probiotic mix for this time. Yeah. So
the end, I'm able to get that. Now, check this. A lot of us are very efficient. Like I said, most of the countries are very efficient. So our energy's not there. We're waking up. We're still tired, which is a parasitic infection. You know, lack of nutritional absorption. So we're used to feeling like that. Like you spoke on, some of your patients used to having hypertension and functioning like that. You take something that cleanses you out and replenish your body with what God made you to have. Oh my goodness, you feel it. Mother texts me, talk about how good she feels, everybody else. So now, when you take that, that's going to give you, say, energy.
Yeah.
Well, wait till I get my energy, because I'm already good, but I'm like, with that, and I work out with my daughter. We do a workout every day, and it feels good, but I couldn't, when we at the tail of the video, like, okay,
you tired?
Is she done yet? Because I'm gonna keep going. So with the NRG, I probably can do 2 more videos.
And you're gonna burn extra calories. So it burns 300 calories per pill. It's boosting.
Yeah, that's us.
It's gonna make you feel good.
Is there a limit to how many I can take?
So listen, the serving is 2 a day.
You hear that, Besties? 2 a day, only 2 a day if you get the NRG.
That's it.
One will do for me.
Okay.
Me too.
It's a fat burner. It make you happy, give you mental clarity and focus. It's amazing.
And it's all natural.
And it's all natural.
All natural.
That is the key right there, because I think, me personally, being in healthcare, you see people pushing things that actually cause harm down the line, either liver issues. You have people with elevated liver enzymes, kidney failure, and things like that. So I'm always really leery about taking products that I don't really know about.
Yeah.
But it being all natural is what, like, okay. And Reese told me about it. She's been taking it, and I trust her. And she's really cautious as well. And then just reading up about some of the things, that all the benefits, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it out. So I think it's great that we have those options now. The all natural. There's so much GMO and all that in the food and other things.
Really
so
with it, Reese. Once I had seen it on her Instagram, you know, I was like, yes. It's powerful. Once you join the family, she knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's so beyond the products, but the products are amazing. And once I seen her posted, I knew she knew what time it was.
That's right. I gotta get fine. Come on now.
You already are. Exactly. So then let's talk about your other business. So how is that faring in this climate? This new climate where we're talking about entrepreneurs having to either potentially give up a business, or go back to a business and get it back running if they can, or maybe they're in a good spot already. But how's that working for you?
Well, I'm in the beginning stages of a business. So the pavement maintenance business is on its 2nd year. So, you know, at that point, I still got a lot of expenses. I got debt because I have a lot of expensive equipment, you know, but it's a seasonal deal. So my season will be starting any week. As soon as this weather changes, is my go time. So now, usually right now, I already have contracts, commercial contracts, commitments, some residential, but usually the commercial properties and the commercial companies, they're already making these commitments. They already know who's going to do the work when the season starts. Right now, nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. So everybody's holding that money. Nobody's really making big commitments. The game has changed right now. So we're really on a halt. The great thing is that, you know, we've been able to work some things out with some of our financial institutions. So it's not counting against us, but it does put the progress on hold. You know, so, you know, just dealing with that. I'm hoping for the best, but overall, I want people to be safe. So if it means that we have to do this the rest of the year, that's something that as a citizen, I have to sacrifice like we all will, you know. It is what it is. All for the greater good.
And that's an important quality in a leader, being able to realize the economic gain is not the end all be all, and that you have to think about the health of your workers or the people that look up to you or rely on you, because that's just like the way it is as a boss or entrepreneur. People rely on you, but I can rely on you for a check, but if I'm not here, that check not gonna come.
It's not gonna come.
I can't make that money. I don't even have that opportunity or option anymore. So I think that that's huge, that as a leader of a company, that everyone takes an account that, you know, people's health come first.
That's right.
You see it all right. You know, a lot of businesses are making that sacrifice, as they should. You know, so not only are the people making the sacrifices, some businesses are, and definitely the independent, smaller businesses, we're feeling it even more, you know, but, you know, we have to do what we have to do. So I'm still staying in contact with some of my clients and potential clients, but everybody's playing it day by day, week by week, and seeing what's going to happen. Really, our season goes until about November, sometimes a little bit of October. Just depends on how the weather goes. So, like I said, we're just planning week by week, day by day.
That's
hopefully
right.
It'll work out for us best, but we have to do what we have to do.
So with all of this going on right now, what are your plans like after this, as far as with your businesses? What are your plans? Do you have any plans for when this is over?
Oh, yes. So back to the health and wellness business. This experience has taught me that it's a lot more I can be doing. You know, it's so much opportunity that I have left on the table, and some of the things like the technology, the Zoom and social media. Now I have to focus more on that presence. You know, we try to go around it sometimes or think we can do without it. And I'm not saying you can't do good without it, but man, this is where the world is going. So even with my pavement maintenance business, it's time to make more of a presence online, touch more people, because this is where the world is going. People are more so here, and their whole world is inside this device. And you see it when you're walking around, everybody's just, you know, a lot of people make deals off this. I run my business off of this, my health and wellness business off of this, believe it or not, you know. So I have to be more aggressive on the technology. That's going to be my biggest focus. I'm using this time to learn a lot more, you know, things like Google AdWords and how to market. And, you know, I'm going to be redoing all of my social medias and things like, you know, branding online. It's made me pay attention to some things that I I wasn't given the most focus to. So that's going to be my number one focus, you know, definitely focusing on online presence and social media and touching more people through the technology.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Oh my God, I just lost my train of thought. I was going to say something.
Well, I was going to say about that social media. That social media, online presence thing. I am not a person that likes like being on social media and the posting on a regular. That's just me. But then I find myself now, it's like, it really, like you said, it's a necessity. It is a true necessity in business. And I think a lot of business owners are finding that out now. And if you are a business owner and you're listening to this, make sure you get those skills together, because this is where it's going. Like, you can't just do what we normally do, mail out flyers and mailers and things like that. It's no longer a flyer world. This is all about digital community, like reaching out and touching people digitally.
Yeah.
So that is like, I think a lot of business owners are moving in that direction. And I think it's just gonna make it, out of hardship, innovation just booms.
Yeah.
Like, so many things change due to a crisis. So I think we're gonna have a lot of technological geniuses after this.
Like us, we working on it.
We've been working together.
But that social media is so important because, I mean, y'all know, like, I stay on social media, but like that plan app, that's really good. And you told me that, Sika, to plan out your posts. And then it's so important. Like, I was reading an article or something about how, like, your Facebook stories and your IG stories, like, they're so important because people are more engaged with the stories. Like, somebody could just stroll past and look at your post. They won't like, they won't comment, but they see your story and you got like 1,000 people watching your story. So you get more people that'll come to your DM or question you about your business if you're posting in your story. So that's why it's so important with social media to post a story. So I've learned that. So that's really good.
That's something that I actually just recently learned since the quarantine. That's been one of my quarantine skills I picked up. So you are right. I've never used a story legit. I've never used it prior to now. Legit, just posting things from time to time. So that social media is huge.
Yeah, it is.
We got to get with the times.
The internet, period.
Yeah. That's awesome. So after this, you're going to be more in the technological age.
Yes.
Any goals that you have for the near future, or at this point, we don't know how near that future is, but goals that you might have.
All right. So right now, for the pavement maintenance business, as a business owner, a new business owner, my biggest thing right now is getting out of debt. Do you hear me? So right now, my beginning stages, I'm just working and I want to get this debt. I want to be debt free as a business. And I want to pay off all my equipment so I can really enjoy the fruits of my labor. Employees that work with me, I don't say for me because they choose to work with me, but that work with me, they're good, but I want to be good too, so goes to paying things off. I want to be debt free in that industry. And my health and wellness business, I would like to have 100 people that I have taken under my wing and turned them into transformational specialists where we are doing the same thing I do. Talking to people about, being the best version of themselves starting in the inside. Working it on the way out. So that's my goal.
That's awesome. A good goal.
Yeah, it is. Especially that debt free. We've been my husband and I, we did a series or episode, probably it's over a month and a half now, but about being a minimalist, like cutting out all the extra expenses. Who cares, And I think we don't take being debt free serious enough. It's like almost we feel like, you know what, it's part of life. You're gonna have some debt. That's not true. It's people out here living fancy foot and funky free because they do not have debt. They don't have debt. They don't carry it. And I think in our community, we really need to push the fact that debt is not an automatic thing. It is not something you're supposed to live with. Get rid of it and enjoy your life. Live in a way that you're not working to pay back a debt. You're paying interest. You're working for someone else to collect the interest on your money.
Yes.
We need to get rid of this mentality. Really, we do.
That's the freedom.
Yeah. That's what because y'all know, like, I'm so excited how I told you I paid off my car. And that I had 4 years. And I was like, thank God, like, I finally paid my car off. But now look, Asia getting ready to go to high school where I got to pay tuition. So I'm like, okay, so now that's another 4 years, but I need that money to get her through high school.
Yeah.
So important to get out of debt. Like, I don't play about that.
Yes. So I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about having the opportunity to do that. And this was my season. So we'll see what happens. because this was my season according to plans. But hey, things are always subject to change, so we'll
Yeah.
God willing,
You got to be flexible.
That's right.
You better be.
Right.
If you're not gonna break. It's being a break, baby.
Yeah.
Right.
It's true.
Wait, what you mean flexible? Now just playing.
Well, he's into fitness. So
Right.
stretching.
Right.
There you go.
Hey, because if you don't, you will be stiff, right?
Exactly.
Flexibility is very important.
So, Sika, do you have any more questions for Kelvin? Because I want him to tell our besties how they can find him and stay in contact with him.
I do have one more. And then we can do that. That
Okay.
sounds great. So have you been looking into the SBA? Because I think a lot of businesses are trying to decide if they want to go down that route, because it's another loan at this point. And I know they're pushing to move, do another CARES Act or a second stimulus in which they will include grants for businesses.
Okay.
What are you feeling about this loan they keep, they putting out there and saying some of it will be a grant eventually?
You know what? Eventually, who knows? This is my personal situation. I'm in a situation where I don't have to make any quick decisions or quick moves, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. So I'm not being hasty. I'm not gonna make an emotional business decision. I'm gonna stay cool. I'm gonna stay calm, and I'll take it a day at a time, But my first desire is not to go into any more debt. I do not want to take a loan. So I have good standings with our institutions where we're able to work things out. And I'm gonna, I'll work my route one-on-one with who I have contracts and obligations with. And so far, it's been going great for me. I don't have the expenses a lot of other businesses have. So some people still have to pay employees and insurance and things like that. I'm blessed not to have that problem by being a small business. I don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to play it smooth and be patient and, work directly with my financial institutions.
All right, so ties into the debt thing. I think a lot of us need to think about that. And that's why I asked that question.
Yeah.
You see a lot of, people just jumping on it like, oh, money.
Yeah.
Can I apply? Where can I apply? What is on the line? But really, we need to think about that.
They'll dangle it out there, in these trying times. And once this passes, because this too shall pass.
Yes,
right?
it will.
That's right. Preach.
Once this passes, people are going to have new obligations going into another world, So, I'm just doing it my way. I'm not a financial advisor by any means, but I would rather not go into another nickel of debt if I don't have to.
All right. So you hear that, besties?
Good.
Think about that before you start taking out all these loans. And also your mortgages, deferring them if you got the money.
Well, we just talking about that. Yep.
Yes, they add them right up, right? It's going to be due immediately. You do not want to lose your home on account of them dangling that low hanging fruit. So I just wanted to bring that up in the business world as well, as far as these loans go. So thank you so much for your input on that and your opinion as far as that goes.
That was a great question.
Thank you, Kale.
I'm always a call away.
Yes, you are. So tell our besties how they can stay in contact with you, how they can find you on social media, what's up, how they can get your product.
Hey, check it out. My Facebook is Kel Smith, KELSMITH. That's my Facebook. You will see my face on there. My Instagram is Bodies by Kel, BODIEZ by BYKEL. And you can find my products on Fit, FIT, Fly, FLY, Free, FREE .store, STORE.
Okay, and can you send all that information to me so we can make sure when we post,
I am.
Put that on the post?
Yeah, I'll send it right to you.
Okay, cool. And the ladies, y'all gonna be looking, y'all go to his Instagram, close your eyes.
Yeah, close them
He
eyes.
might get his you might be able to pull off that 100 client goal.
He got his clients now.
Yeah,
God
because
willing.
well, actually, you want a team of 100
Right.
extra people,
Right.
right?
Right. Of inspired folks.
Yes, and get our community healthy.
Yes.
Number
That's
one.
right.
Number one.
Number
Well,
one.
thank you so much. And we thank you, Besties, for tuning in this evening and joining us as we talk to Kelvin Smith. If you have any questions about his contact information, we will post it, but don't hesitate to DM us if you need.
Right.
All right.
All right, besties. Thank y'all for joining us. Bye, kids.
Bye.